Just because we're dumbasses don't mean you can be too. So don't do any of the we do at home.
Welcome back to episode 6 of the top 10 list we got going on here. Now, we did run last week. I didn't film it, but I got the highlights and the spot changes of what happened last week so we can get all caught up. So DJ moved up the list last week. He was number 8, and I believe he moved up to the top 5. He reached number 5, and he's hauling ass in that GT. What can I say? He's a problem for the list, and if he keeps running that good, our team is looking strong. Sadly, me and the Crow, we lost our number 1 spot to Larry. Larry's car has good top end. What can I say? I lead the line, I do everything perfect with my car, and he still manages to pull around me. I do what I can for what the car it is. I guess my treeing skills would kind of help me out on the low end cars, I guess, but Larry deserves number 1, and I fall down to number 2. Now, Turbo hasn't been getting a lot of races in. He has to be more active on the mic. We don't hear him. He does text, but it is what it is. He has to start talking more. But he did move up to number 9. He's slowly moving up the list. Rooster's been struggling all season. He falls down to 10. It was a good race by a bumper. Once Rooster gets the hang of that car, maybe he could start getting it going again. And last but not least, Plumsy pulls an upset. He beats Murder Nova for his number 3 spot. OD's slowly falling down the list. You got to get the Murder Nova together. We got to go out testing. We got to do something because he's moving down the list quick, and it's not looking good for him. Now that we're all caught up, tonight we have a couple races. It was a little bit because we were on a time limit. We got 20 minutes. We raced from 18 to 6 in the morning, so we don't really want to lose our spot. We don't want to. It's fun. Plus, there's a new call-out rule, which I will explain at the end of the video for next week, which is going to be intense. But I have a call-out on Larry. I believe I can get my crown back tonight. I run my race, I tree him like normal. Nobody can out-tree me. I'm out by a half a car and he pulls up ahead and we go for boost. I get boost lag and he pulls around me like it's nothing. My car runs so good, but then these damn Hellfires come around me like it's nothing and it pisses me off. I'm at number 2. I have to defend before I can call out now. Now we wait. Sencal's here in his new Turbo Imperator. He's calling out Gatban for the number 8 spot. Turbo versus Nitrous. Let's see how it goes. I have no idea what Gap was doing. They both leave Sencal's defender out. He sprays and Sencal just double clutches and he's out of him. Beats him by a train. Those Imperators are quick if you know how to drive them. Double clutch wise, they might be a little faster than a Hellfire, I believe. That's just me. It might not be it, but that's what I think. DJ in the Mellow Yellow made it to the top 5 last week. He's calling out Plumsy for the number 4 spot. Trying to get into the top 3 tonight. And, his GT is quick enough to do it. Just like me and Larry, even though Clumsy did get out a little bit, DJ was still out ahead and, the Hellfires just pull around. Clumsy kept his number 4 spot, so that means DJ needs to defend now against Yoshi. But it is what it is. Those Hellfires have hella top end. Sadly, OD calls me out. I understand he's trying to move up, but me and the Crow aren't just going to let him go by. We got to move up together. I'm going to get number 1 before he does. It is what it is. I tree him. You know, I'm out maybe half a car before he leaves the line. Not gonna lie, my car's been struggling on boost all night, boost lagging. OD's pulling up and I beat him by half a car. If he would have launched out on me, he would have beat me because I launched out by half a car. Either way, it was a good race. The Crow struggling tonight, but we made it through. Made it to get to call out Larry next round. Plumsy was right on OD's ass. As soon as he loses, Plumsy calls him out. OD needs to defend his number 3 spot. As soon as he does that, he can call out above again. Hopefully, he can keep in the top 3. Not gonna lie, tonight we came to race. These matchups have been close. You know, OD gets out on him. He's holding it down the whole way. And those Hellfire top ends pull around him, win by half a car. OD moves down to number 4. He better get it straight before he gets off the top 5. Senkow's number 7, calling out Yoshi number 6. You know, the numbers are mixed up on the pairs you're going to see right now in the video, but that's how it is. Yoshi's number 6, and Senkow's moving up the list in that Turbo Imperator. Let's see if the Street Beast can keep a block on him. You know, Street Beast, to me, I think he's one of the quickest nitrous drivers. And yeah, it doesn't take much skill, but Senkow was pulling up. He lost by about maybe a car, half a car. And, you know, nitrous doesn't take skill, but, you know, it's for the low-end people that don't know how to double clutch as well as others. So that's why Yoshi, I gave him that setup. No offense to him. We're building something up for no prep for double clutch-wise for him. Be ready for Street Beast 2.0. DJ in the mellow yellow, calling out OD, number 4 spot. OD's been dropping left and right. If he drops to number 5, it's not going to look good for him. So he better get his shit together. They launch. OD looks like he's out on them by about a fender, goes for boost, and just kills the car. You know, DJ drives out of his life by about 3 cars. That puts Murder Nova down to number 5. That's the lowest he's been all season. And DJ cracked the top 4. Plumsy's calling me out. I have to defend before I can go up. It's better tonight than next week, because this is the last couple races we got. So after this, if I win this, I can have Larry for next week. Hopefully get my crown back. I know the Crow can be number 1. I tree him like normal, nothing new. Crow hit great boost. For some reason, the Crow wanted to go freaking crazy on top end. It held it down, held it by about half a car. Me and the Crow keep our number 2 spot. We have an active call out on Larry for next week. And be sure we'll be up there once again. Gaban wants his spot back from Senkow. Gap is in his nitrous impaler. Personally, he drives the hell out of his Nova. Hopefully he can bring that next. That's his no prep car. Let's see if we can make a stop to Senkow's turbo. I don't know what Senkow did. You know, they both leave together. As soon as he goes for boost, there's nothing there. You know, he barely got that car. He's still getting it tweaked in. And we have a lot of fast people on this list. You know, we might be considered idiots. People think, you know, my list, mine and OD's list are a bunch of idiots. But, you know, they're some of the coolest people we've met. And, you know, they're ride or die. I'll bet my money on any of these guys before anyone. So, you know, the list is looking strong for now. So Rooster has a bad night, ends up number 10. Turbo has a slow night, ends up number 9. Senkow's number 8. The new Imperator. Gaban got his spot back, number 7. Street Beast kept it number 6. Murder Nova had a bad night, fell down to number 5. DJ moved up a spot, went up to number 4. Plumsy kept the number 3 spot. I kept my number 2. And Larry once again keeps the crown on his head. And him and Zeki, quickest on the list so far. It's looking good for them, you know. He's running the hell out of the car. He's barely running each night, which is what I want. But, you know, he's the king of the street right now. Overall, good night of racing. We got no prep this week, this Wednesday. If you're interested, hit me up. We have, a lot of people showing up. Some people are, not allowed anymore. Don't want to talk about that. I'm done with everything. I'm just trying to race. It took about 30 minutes for us to get one race down with certain people. And I ain't dealing with all that. I'm just here to race, and I don't know what to say, People have opinions. I have my own, and it sucks, but we continue moving on forward. We just want to race. It's a game. I'm not even going to get into everything. People talk behind my back, this and that. I could care less. My intentions for no prep was never to bring it back. Country asked me to bring it back. Now that it did, it was popping. And I get called for copying his event after he told me. Then I leave PBSO. Now he hates me. I don't know why. It is what it is. I'm not going to ask for forgiveness when I know I didn't really do nothing to him. So, we're here to race. We have a big mega cash days coming up after no prep. We have so much things for the community that is good. We have list racing, no prep, round robins. Our pop-up cash days have been getting 20 men. It's going crazy good right now without people. And, I don't know, it's good for the community. So, we have big money, in real life money for mega cash days, over $100. For sure, we're going to put in. We have a big plan for it. Hope everyone can make it. See you guys in the next one, and keep on racing.